welcome back. You're with Amira. This is Psychic Readings Live. Great to have you all here. We're going to be doing pre-order, then we're going to go straight into the super chat questions. So if you have a super chat, please pop them in, put them into the chat. And if you'd like to donate offline, the link is there for you to donate also on different platforms, including Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, etc. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a nice time moving into the new year, getting your manifestation and all of those lists ready, getting all of your manifestation magic going and all of that. It's all very good to see you all getting all of that activated. I'm really excited about 2025. I think it's going to be a better year for most of us. So I wish you all the very best moving forward. And I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your week as well. Let's have a look, everybody, at a pre-order. All the pre-orders always come first. So if you wanted to do a pre-order for the next super chat, you're most welcome to do that. Super chat questions on the platform can be donated on the $ below or on the link in the bio there, in the linked section, the linked comment. Through my donation page. You can also book a full personal reading there as well if you wish for me to look at your astrology and also do any very deep or private questions. Hi Blissful Oracle, how are you? Welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. And I'm going to be doing a pre-order for Fabienne. Still waiting for benefits to arrive. Look into the chapter for that. If that's going to unblock itself or get delayed. I just got a jumping card. So I do feel like some action is going to take place pretty soon, Fabienne. I think there is going to be some action here with this question of yours. Let's have a look at the time. Excuse my voice. Look at the timing for it for January. January, okay, jumping card again. Yes, money's coming in. Looks like money's coming in. Oi, Raquel, how are you in Brazil, my dear? How are you? How's everything going? Hi, Michi, welcome back. Thank you for your moderation, both of you. Greetings to you both. Okay, let's have a look for January for Fabienne. What's going on? Looks like you're going to be working, or there's money coming in, or both, or there's a big shift here. You might have a meeting with one of the counselors or a meeting with somebody who's going to help you get that. It could even be with a lawyer or somebody you know who could maybe is a case worker or something of that nature. Looks like you're starting a new chapter. I'm not sure really what that's about, but it feels to me like you're starting a new chapter, turning over a new leaf. I do feel like in answer to your question, though, there is going to be some sort of situation there. So they could be back paying you. They could be getting you the ball rolling in some way. I think you've got to fight for what you want is the answer to your question. You've really got to fight for what you want. You've really got to be very pushy and fight for it. Let's have a look at Fabienne. I've got a yes here, so I do feel like if you fight for it, I feel like you'll get it. You just have to keep on to it. And also because of the holidays, often these government organizations disappear, they go on holidays, etc. They should all be back now, so this is a good time to get the ball rolling. Okay, thank you for that. Hi, Blissful Oracle. You expanded your business. You got your husband back. Ditch some bad friends. Will my relationship with my husband improve? We bicker a lot. Also, when will we move? We are making more money now. Okay, so he shouldn't be bickering then if he's making money. What is the bickering about? Is he still wanting to live in Florida? Is that where he really likes to be? look, if you make enough money, you can basically go anywhere and do anything, in the sense of visiting places, going on vacations, you know, going on, you know, taking time off, etc. So it takes two to tango in a relationship, and they're not always easy. You know, relationship, if you ask anyone in a long-term committed relationship, it takes two to work on it. So, you know, it's going to be about your husband not hiding or disappearing, or, you know, disappearing or deciding, you know, like, you know, he needs to pull his weight as well in the situation. I do see you very, very, you know, successful business-wise and financially in your own right. You know, you're going to have to, you know, weigh up the pros and cons. Is it worth, you know, keeping him around or not? I'm sorry to say that, but he might, you know, he may, yeah, I thought you're both in California. I mean, you've got to look at the outcome. Is he going to help you in the long term, or is he just going to drain your energy and your resources? So he's really got to start to contribute and start to really show up in more ways than one. So I do feel like if he is, you know, the person for you, you know, he's got to really pull his weight, and he's got to get with the program. And if he doesn't, then I feel like you'll get another man in your life. You know, I think this is a last chance for him. I don't know if you're doing counsel's therapy, but I kind of feel like he's a bit apathetic. I kind of feel like he's either smoking, or he's kind of a bit out of it, or, you know, a bit apathetic, or he likes to escape, or is into escapism and stuff, like, you know, escaping from reality. He has to front up and show up, and he might have been spoilt by his mother, or be over-mothered or coddled. He could have grown up with a strong mother influence, or a single mother, and that could be the reason. Yeah, a lot of these men just want to be looked after, unfortunately. Some of them are, you know, it's hard to find a man who really wants to help out. He's a Pisces, yes, a bit wishy-washy, an escapist, yes. Okay, Goddess 33. Okay, that's fine. Okay, no worries at all. Yep. No worries at all. I can always cut that part out of the video if you want at the beginning. Afterwards, I can always cut it out. So if you want me to do that, I can for this one. I'm okay, Mitch. I'm waiting for the hospital to give me an appointment. I think I'm going to have surgery. Yeah, on a tendon. A tendon damage break. You told him the other day, you're not your mum. I'm not your mum. Yeah. No, he needs to pull his weight, and I feel like if he keeps on, you know, going off into the sunset in his own mind and escapism, you're going to attract a different man, and you've got to be careful, because if you're making all the money, he's eligible to take a lot of your income or earnings. So I would be very careful about that. Yeah, I'd be very careful about that. He could be just riding the tails, you know, you coat tails until you make a lot of money, and then divorce you and then go off with your money. I'm sorry to say that. I don't have a really strong vibe for him. I feel like you've fought for him a lot and tried to get him to comply to what you want, and he's finally given up his escapism on the islands in the Keys, etc., and come back to you. So, you know, I kind of feel like he's still trying to balance things out. He's not established. He's up and down. You know, he hasn't established his business. He's in an area now in California. There's a lot of tattoo artists. And I don't know. I kind of feel like it's going to be up to you, Blissful Oracle, if you keep him around or not. But You got to be careful, like maybe get him to sign a prenup now. Like any money moving forward, he's not entitled to any of it. Yeah, I'd get him to sign a prenup right now. Yeah, because I think you're going to come into a lot of money, and I think this guy's going to stop you from really reaching your full potential if you don't get him to sign a prenup. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of indecisiveness with this guy. There's a lot of ups and downs. He's bickering, for a reason, he probably bickered with his mother or was told off by his mother or something. When will you move? Yeah, and probably his, your friends got in the way of the relationship and got too involved as well. Friends, maybe family as well. Yeah, I don't know when you're going to move exactly. I'm picking up March, but I'm not sure exactly when you're going to move. I think it's better to sort him out first before you move. To be honest, I think you better sort him out first, because anything that you own from this point forward, you were kind of separated. So you could still stand on the separation if he's not working out for you. You're independent. He's jealous. Yeah, he's jealous because you're independent. Thanks, Michi. Thank you. I might have to do like hands-free readings or something, which is possible. I can do hands-free, yeah. And I have to get back to the coffee cups as well. Oh, you've got a new cat as predicted. Thanks, Michi. Excellent. Yeah, I would put, a lot of boundaries around this blissful oracle and get things sorted out, because you don't want him walking away with 50% of your income and all the hard work that you've done while he's been sitting on the islands smoking weed, that's what he's been doing down there. He hasn't been doing much else. Yeah. If he was successful and everything, he would have something bigger and better to offer you than what he's doing now. So if a man hasn't made it by 40, he hasn't made it at all. I think he's still he might be younger, but you've got to be careful of these guys trying to just ride on your success. Okay. Especially in America. American men are after money. They've been educated like that, and it's a female-dominated society. Even though the politicians are male, the women usually are the ones that are the breadwinners, are the ones that are working hard, raising the kids and all of that. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Michi, for the Cash App. I'm going to get onto it. Yeah, either he's going to, pull it together and be cooperative. I would get a prenup signed. I don't think this guy's entitled to anything that you've earned while he's been in Florida. Yeah, nothing. Absolutely zero. You've brought that business up from nothing and made it into something big. So absolutely nothing. He's seen how successful you are and he's come back. So I feel like it's you've got to be very realistic about the motives of men. They're going to take the easiest route out. Like if you keep taking the garbage out for them, they're not going to do it, That's how men operate. They're either, they need to instigate and fight for things and make things happen by themselves. And if other people do things for them, like earn money, do things, create things, set up businesses, make homes, they're going to just, slip into the rocking chair and just sit there, the lazy boy chair or whatever you'd like to call it. Yeah. And I'm not hating on men. I'm just saying that there's some men who are extremely opportunistic. Hi, good looking. How are you? Okay. Thank you for the 1999. I'm just going to check Michi's, just keeping it real. Yeah, exactly, Michi. Just going to check Michi's Did you put your question in, Michi, or you wanted to put it in? Do you want to put your question in, Michi? Any message for you, Tammy? Will come down to you. Let me see if you've got your Michi. Thanks for the cash up, Michi. I got it. What's important for you to know? Okay. And then I'll come down to you. Good looking. Okay. What's it important for Michi to know for January 2025? And yeah. For January 2025, what's it important for Michi to know for January 2025? With the Four of Cups, I feel like there's going to be an offer that you're going to say no to. Could be an offer of romance, intrigue, lust. I'm getting the word journey. I don't know if somebody wants to take you somewhere or go on a trip or a journey. And you're going to say no. I don't know if it's a magic mushroom journey or something like that. But you're going to say no. It's going to be like, no, I don't want that. Or that person. Okay, there's some nice energy here with finances and agreements and contracts coming towards you. So I do feel like there could be also a new lover or a partnership coming in, and it's because you're not actually looking for one. So it's something that is maybe going to come out of the blue when you least expect it. You feel like things are kind of in limbo or not moving, or you feel like there's kind of like some sort of stalemate going on where the energy is not sort of shifting in the direction that you want it to go. It's kind of the calm before the storm is what I'm feeling. And you do like to have a big shift and change. I feel with the Death card, the transformation card, I feel like you like a big shift and change and something to sort of radically happen. So there could be something happening in and around your family that's going to make you shift in a different direction. I also feel like there's going to be a new start and development here with a love interest. It could be a Sag, Leo, Aries. It could be also a Libra or maybe a Gemini or even a Taurus at the very most. But you're making a decision, I feel, about something lucrative, and you're definitely going in a lucrative direction. So you've got the Empress here. So it's going in a lucrative direction. That's the outcome. So whatever shifts and changes you make, you're making the right decisions. So just trust your intuition on that. You're very in tune with things in general. So just trust your intuition that you're going in the right direction and you're making the right choices to do with anything to do with your schooling, college, partnerships, relationships, any legal stuff, legal agreements or disagreements. Okay, so let's see what happens with that. I've got a C sounding name for you as well, coming up, first, second or last name, like a Charlie, Charles. Okay, let's have a look at good looking. How are you? Is it over with JG? Goddess 33. Yeah, Goddess 33. Next time you do a pre-order, just emphasize that, to put that username on it, because otherwise it doesn't come up when you do the pre-order. Yeah, just emphasize the username. Okay, and I'll do that instead. Okay, JG. Hi, Bossy Megs. How are you, my dear? Welcome back. Good to see you. Hola, Nikki. How are you? Feliz 2025. Okay, good looking. Let's go. Is it over with you and JG? Do you see anyone else coming in anytime soon? Let's have a look at the next 3 months. I'm seeing somebody driving an SUV. It looks like a Range Rover or a Land Cruiser or something. Could be an older model. It's like an off-road vehicle. Okay. You're definitely feeling like there's a huge upheaval going on here. You kind of feel like it's already happened, like there has been this big finish with this person. I'm not sure if JG is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I do feel like there is a person coming in who is going to make you an offer or a new offer. There is some sort of manipulation though. There's a manipulation. There's also the downside here of putting JG on a pedestal. So I'd take them off the pedestal. There's also an issue with money with this person, or there's a concern about your money. I do feel like there's happiness coming around you with your day-to-day routine, your responsibilities. I feel like you're going to get quite a bit of traction with that, and quite a bit of a happiness through that as well. I do see a love offer coming to you. Okay, there's money here again. You know, every guy I went out with in America always asked first about like my business, my money, what I was doing, etc. Look, they're just very materially focused. Yes, we did your reading, Pretty Brown Eyes. It was right after Nikki. Yes, 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 yes. It was already there. Don't know why it didn't come through. Let's have a look at good looking. Anything else for good looking? Mature man, true love and money. So this man coming in could be the mature man with money and the right intentions. The right intentions. Yeah, the right intentions. Okay. Look, if $5 is such a big deal, you know, it can just be, if you can't find your reading, you can just use that as a donation. If you can't find the reading, it's as easy as that, very simple. So I appreciate you being here. And most of your donations have been very small over the years anyway. So I'm, you know, I wouldn't be making a big deal about $5. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. But thank you for trying to find your reading. I'm sure you can find it if you look for it. The girls found it, so I'm sure you'll find it. And I wish you all the very best. Okay. Welcome, good looking. Was there any feedback about that spread? I just wanted to check to see if the guy in question was the water sign. Michi, you're so funny. Well, you know, it's done now, so it's okay. If she doesn't want to be here, that's fine. It's fine. There's other channels to go to. Okay. Yeah, was there anything there, good looking Gemini? Okay, so this guy is different, okay? He might come back, the Gemini. Geminis always circle. They usually circle, but they often want you as a side piece. That's often the way that Geminis do it. They can get married to someone else and want you as a side piece. So this is the manipulation with the devil. That's the Gemini trying to manipulate you back. But you've got this other offer here from this mature male and he has money. The Gemini doesn't. Okay, and if a man is not established, he doesn't have money, he's not in a situation to offer you anything unless he's, you know, really young, you know, college age or something. He has nothing to offer. You know, men are just trying to make their way in their 20s. In their 30s, if they haven't made it by the time they're 40, they're often never going to make it. It's just basic facts. Some people will, but, you know, rare ones, you know, rare situations by 40. Oh, you're meeting up with a Cancer today. How exciting. How exciting. Yeah, you're going to go for somebody who treats you really well. The star was there as well. I feel like somebody's really going to treat you well. So I wish you all the best with that. Good looking, yeah. Just keep moving forward, I think. Don't look back on the Gemini. You know, delete, block, etc. Just to get him out of your vortex. Hi, Mitch, you're funny. I'm not going to read that out loud, but I can see your message. There we go. Okay, let's have a look at Tammy. Thanks for the 10, Tammy. Any message from you? For you, any message, Tammy? Anything you'd like me to look at? What's going on? Anything about work for January? Right, January. Let's have a look. January for Tammy. What's going on with work? What's going on with work? What's happening? What's going on with work? What's happening for Tammy? Let's have a look. You haven't heard from the Dean yet, Tammy? I always thought there was going to be a third offer, like another offer. What's going on with the Dean? Is he still skiing in Aspen or something? Where is he? Okay, you feel like you're at a bit of a loss for some reason, or you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. You've got victory coming out as an outcome here, and you've got money looking really good as well, and new ventures, new starts. You feel like you're tired of where you are. You're sick of, you also might have back pain, or you might have had some back pain due to where you're working. It might cause you back pain or something like that, or you feel like you've been stabbed in the back by these teachers around you, and or you know, principals, etc. You will be made an offer. It's going to come in the right time. The timing is right. I would say don't fret. When is this offer going to come in? Not back at school yet, the Dean. See what it's like working in college. They have longer vacations. Okay, when are you going to hear from the Dean? Let's have a look at January, by the 15th of January. Maybe not. By the 30th of January. It's a yes. You'll hear from him by the 30th of January, or from his staff, just keeping you in the loop, letting you know what's going on, even if he's not 100% back in full force, you might be seen by, you know, someone else, or, you know, touched base with someone else. Somebody might be doing a background check or something. There's definitely going to be something going on, and you will be made an offer. It's a lot of patience here. Even though this is a romantic kind of card, or the memory card, it's from where you grew up as well, and your mother's there. It gives me the feeling of just patience. It's just taking its sweet time. But good things come to those who wait sometimes, or who don't wait, but just focus on what you want, and then the right things will come to you. Okay. Hi, Angelina. Welcome. Thank you for your message. Will Ali and I friendship grow, will end up with someone else? Good question. What's the future outcome with Angelina and Ali? What's the future with Angelina and Ali? Let me just ask first, because it's kind of a double-ended question. Let's ask, are you meant to be with Ali? Is Ali your person, as in marriage person? I'll say marriage person, because you can be with somebody, but there might not be a marriage person. So if that's what you want, we'll go for that. Is Ali meant to be your marriage person? Okay. I don't know if he's focusing on his career, business and success, or he wants to get his success moving, up and moving sooner than later. You've got a choice of two different people here. You've got somebody coming in who you don't know, who you've never met before. Somebody who might travel or like to travel. I don't know if Ali travels for work, or there's some sort of trip coming up. I wouldn't take that too much into consideration. I feel like the career, new love and triangle. I feel like this new person coming in, the new love is somebody you've never met. I feel like it's going to lead to a very quick honeymoon and marriage. It's going to be very quick. They're going to snap you up because of your age, your youth, your ability to have children. They know what they want, and they know what they want and how to get it. I feel like this guy is mature for his age. He might be young and mature, or older and mature. Do we need any further information about this future husband for Angelina? I feel like Ali is focusing on his career, and maybe he's traveling a lot, or wanting to travel. You know how some guys go, oh, I just want to travel like for 10 years and just live my life and go to Bali. Yeah. Okay. You're going to meet this guy really quickly, and you might be introduced to him through a mother person, an older woman, a mature woman, a socialite, a matchmaker, or a friend of your family, or a cousin or an auntie of your family, or some sort of cousin of his, or an auntie or a mother, somebody around this other person. You're going to meet this guy maybe through somebody else that you know, or a matchmaker, somebody else that you know. He knows what he wants, this guy, and he's not going to waste any time. Even if he comes directly, it could be because somebody in his family have told him that you're single and available. All right, Angelina. So I wish you all the very best with that. Yeah. Thanks, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You were rehired at the same company that laid you off. You also got a small but nice pay increase. Your reasoning's so accurate. Oh, that's nice, Nikki. Thank you for that. You're welcome, Angelina. Keep going, keep going. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep going. Just be in love with your life, and the right person will come in. You know, you don't even have to look for this guy. He's very no nonsense. He knows exactly what he wants, and he's going to go for what he wants. Okay. Thank you for the 1777. Nikki, hola. Will my part-time position turn into full-time opportunity with this company, or should I continue to look for work elsewhere? Okay. It's always good just to keep an eye out if you've got time and energy to do so. If you're comfortable in this position and it looks like it's sort of moving forward, it seems to be the only one that's sort of gelled with you, or that, you know, has connected with you, and they know what you like. They know what you like. I don't know if they've restructured or gotten, you know, it's weird they put you off and put you back on again, but maybe it was a budget card or something like that. Maybe something was going on there. Let's have a look for Nikki, what's going on with this part-time position. Will it turn into a full-time opportunity, or should you continue to look for work elsewhere? They're downsized, okay. So is there room to grow? Is there room to grow? Do you really want to grow? Are you happy just doing this part-time? You feel like it was a long wait, which it was. It was a very big delay. Big delay. I do see you wanting to kind of find something bigger and better and walk away. You do have the walking away card here. I do feel like you're going to be feeling like you're going to walk away. Like the contract's there. You know, they're going to keep you there for as long as they can, in the best way that they can. They might offer you a full-time position, but will they offer Nikki a full-time position? I feel like eventually they will, but I'm seeing May as being a turning point. So somebody might leave and you might slip into their position. It might be a situation of somebody has to go for you to step up into their position. I do see a lot of wins here though. You've got wins here. You've got the King of Swords, the Justice. You've got moving on though. There's two moving on cards here. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups. There's sort of like you trying to fight for what you want, the Five of Rods, and you got what you want. You got back in there. Ace of Rods. I do feel like you'll end up getting what you want, but you might need to look, you know, look further afield. You might just want to keep your eye open for other opportunities. If you do want a full-time position, you might need to do that. And they seem to take a long time, this company, to try, you know, to get things going. All right. Hi everyone, how are you? Thank you, Raquel. Thank you so much. How are you, my dear? Feel something big about to shift. You don't know what it is. Any messages? Okay. What's going to shift for Raquel? Spirit's also told me to ask the audience. So if anyone has a message for Raquel, you can put it in there. Somebody might have just got a flash, because it's a good question. There's something about feeling something's about to shift. You don't know what it is. Any messages? I'm seeing a vehicle, a car. That often symbolizes a move. It symbolizes you going somewhere or traveling, taking off maybe in a new direction, moving. It could be just moving to the center of town. What's coming up for Raquel? Sudden move, says Michi. Sudden move. You've been very patient. You've been patient with the people that you're dealing with and the situation that you're dealing with. You're really being very, very patient. You are wanting to move. You may be either wanting to immigrate, but you're looking at finances, and that's what's stopping you from doing so. There's sort of something ticking along in the back of your mind to do with a move, to do with an immigration or a move or a migration. But Finances are stopping you. What are we looking at here? What's Raquel going to do? What do we need to know for Raquel? Is there anything specific that she's not seeing coming? For some reason, I'm being shown food, restaurant, food, somebody in the food business. Your friend, the Aquarius, she might come up with another job for you somewhere. There could be something here going on with an Aquarian female. I feel where you are, it's all good now because it's new, but after a while, I feel like you're going to feel like you're going around and around in circles. But you're doing it just because it's convenient and, you know, you're there and the money's there and it's good experience. So what else is coming up for Raquel? What else is coming up? Let's have a look. What's being offered? What's coming out of the blue? Higher wisdom and learning. You're going to have a breakthrough. There is going to be some gossip about you as well, or jealousy. So that could come from the maid coming back, creating some sort of issues for you. You're going to get a new house, a new key. So they will move you to a new home. Unless you get a new home. They're going to move to a new home, you to a new home. So that could be what the jealousy is about. Anything else for Raquel? It could create quite a bit of a upheaval in the system there, in the maid's sort of gossip area. There will be unexpected romance, I feel, once you move. And this man has money. He could be older as well. He's got money. Or he's come into some sort of an inheritance. That's the vision you receive, a sudden move. Michi. Well, hopefully they'll come up with this new property for you. Okay, Meg, so I'm coming down to you. Where are the future events located? Just going to have a small break, pause, and come back. A water break, and then we'll come back. Give me the locations of these events and we'll look into them. Okay, I'm back, everyone. Okay. The agent retreat is in Cancun. However, they're only paying for lodging and activities, not flight. Okay. TikTok Live Fest in this week. The agency didn't invite. I asked to go because my creator will be there. There are 4 wildfires in LA County. There's wildfires in January. Will I attend future events? I'm picking up France. I don't know why, Megs. I would also definitely look out for a new platform that's not connected to TikTok. I don't know why, but I feel like there's going to be a new platform that's coming up. I don't know, you know, maybe it'll be launched after the new president starts. I don't know when he's starting, if he's already started. But I feel like they're working on something behind the scenes. His side person there, what's his name? Elon Musk. I feel like they're going to launch, but Lemonade is like connected to something else. It's connected to TikTok, isn't it? And I don't think it's that interesting. I think it's owned by TikTok. Who is it owned by? I just don't see it as being that interesting. Don't know why. I think it's owned by TikTok. So this thing is not. It's also China-based as well. This is not going to be China-based. TikTok's sister app Lemonade. Yeah, no, it's not. It's nothing to do with TikTok. I just don't get that. That's going to be taking over. It's going to be something else that's going to be bigger, and it could be an offshoot of. An offshoot of the one that Musk purchased. It could be something else that is an offshoot of that. I feel like you're going to get some sort of. You can just tell them that you want to go to London. None of your creators made it, but that's okay. Mango. Mango sounds good. They're going for lemons and mangoes now. They're going for fruits. Okay. It could be an offshoot of X. Yeah, an offshoot of X. And there could also, there looks to me though, Megs, is that there's a man coming in, or there's some sort of inheritance coming to you, endings and beginnings, and a new home. So I don't know if that's got something to do with your mother, or it's got something to do with your father, or a man that's external from that. Yeah, don't pay out of pocket for anything. No, don't. You don't need to. I feel like something else is coming in. And it's going to be just a situation of waiting for the right type of opportunity to surface. Yeah, you're a bit confused about the direction to go in and you're worried about money, import, export. You might come up with something international or connect with some sort of influencer overseas. Could be in London, could be in England. I'm picking up England, also because you've got a British passport. Try to get that done, the British passport done as well. I also had a feeling like after our last conversation that you could easily be matched quite well with an English guy, a British guy. There's also a lot of mixed English guys as well, and or just a British guy. Yeah, you might like somebody like that better than American. Just straight American. Megs has 2 channels. She can put them down. She's got Venusian. She's got 2 different channels on TikTok. Sometimes it's difficult to kind of break into a new market, per goddess or Libra Venusian goddess. And if anyone has any talent or people that they want to put on there, whether they're children or adults or whatever, do that. Go ahead and do that. I still feel like you could be doing really well with your daughter, but I know that it's tricky. I still feel like you could do really well with your daughter in some capacity. I mean, people put their cats and all sorts of things on there, you know, like cat videos and children's videos really go well. Talking cats. You will keep us safe, Megs. I think you're worried more than you need to be about it. I feel like nobody's going to get to her. Don't worry. No, nobody's going to get to her. I think you're more worried about the family trying to, you know, upset the apple cart than what do you call it? Strangers. I mean, strangers can do whatever they want from a distance. Just put a lot of protection energy around you. You know how to do that. A lot of spells, protection energy. And if you really believe that you're protected, you will be. Yeah. And you're probably more worried about your family. So if you're worried about them right now and they know where you live, because you want to go somewhere where they don't have any knowledge of where you live. I also see you potentially living abroad, maybe in France or England even. I don't know why France, but it keeps coming up. Even just for a period of time. Yeah, if they don't know where you live, in the meantime, just do all of the videos and get them ready. Just set up the channel and get it ready. Like do the back end of it. Just get it all ready, get it all set up on private, and then just launch it when you feel like the launch is ready, when it's a good time to launch. Your relocation chart brought up Paris. Yeah, I feel like she's going to get snapped up as some sort of big commercial, like some sort of product or household product, or in a family situation. Yeah, I think you should just do it, Megs. I think the gold is already in your hands. You just have to know how to manage it. I think your biggest star is going to be your daughter, you know, and that's really how it's going. And it's good to get her start young. I mean, look at all the stars that started when they were really young. Like, some of them had connections, like in Hollywood, like Jodie Foster and everything. But Jodie Foster was on the sun cream, the sun cream ad, the sun protection ad. Yeah, copper tone. I think she was on the copper tone ad. I think it was Jodie Foster. And she was a child at the time. So no, if you're hiding where you are, nobody's going to find her or discover you and her. So you've really got to put yourself out there. I think you're more worried about the family trying to muscle in on you and saying that you're exploiting her and stuff like that. So, you know, it could be, you might not allow them to know about it, so you might have to block their accounts if you launch it, and you might not talk about it on your channels, about her channel. And then if they see it and I don't know what, they can't do anything, but I think they might try, but they can't do anything. But I think you're more worried about them than anything else, about your son and your mother. Yeah. Or something else. But I wouldn't worry about it. She's also, you know, she's very protected where she is. She doesn't even go out to school, which is kind of a plus and a minus because she's missing out on friendships. But hopefully when you get to a new location, you'll have the right school she can go to. And then she can make friends. Because if she's an only child and she's, you know, homeschooled, it makes things very difficult. Also for you, that's why she's getting jealous of your dates and things like that, or could be jealous of any potential partner. Yeah, I do see you ending up with someone who's got kids as well, so I feel like there's a kind of blending, and I think this guy has more than one child. I feel like he might have two. But, you know, whether they're with him or not, it doesn't really matter. I think that you're going to be okay. But I would start her off now, especially if she wants to. I would start her off now because I think, you know, look how young models are these days. They're starting out when they're like 12, 13, 14. They're getting recruited. They're getting recruited before they're recruited, sort of thing. You know, they're getting scouted. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be a future partnership, but it's not going to be until you move and are set up somewhere else and have launched this thing with your daughter. You could do it now. You could start to do it now, but I would do it, yeah, I would start to get it moving. And I think that she's going to get some sponsors, and that's going to really help you get into something to do with commercials and advertising, and even you know, catalog work and stuff like that. That does pay. She'll get an agent once she's got her social media. She'll get an agent. So if she's got like 100K followers, she's going to get an agent. Yeah. I also get a flash of Disneyland for her too. Disney World, Disneyland. There could be some sort of movie or exhibition or something going on down there, or commercial. Yeah, I think you just have to do it, Megs. You've got to bite the bullet and just do it. And don't worry about your mother and your son. Just block them. Block them from even your social media. Block them from her social media. And anyone else that you know that knows them. So you've got enough Scorpio in you to be able to be strategic about it. Any last calls, anyone? Welcome, Megs. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, they don't need to know where you are, what you're doing, who you're doing it with, what your daughter's doing. Nothing. They don't need to know anything. She can have her own handle that is totally irrelevant to her name. She can even come up with a pseudonym. She can call herself something completely different. And that's the way you might get around this feeling of being unsafe. Yeah, she could come up with a stage name. We might do a rest of the month. What's in store for the rest of the month? Let's have a look for the collective. What's in store for the rest of the month? I've also got my Love Oracle deck. I'm selling them directly. They're no longer on Amazon. I'm selling them directly in the US, and the link is in my bio. If you'd like a deck, you can reach out to me. They're $20 including shipping inside the US and extra if you're outside. Oh, Sunflower Princess. Lovely. Lovely. You know, she might even end up acting in a Disney commercial. Like, I'm seeing her as a mermaid for some reason. I just got the word mermaid. Okay, general reading for the rest of the month. We've got a jumping card. Some of you are about to make a big decision, or you're not sure about what direction to go in next. You could be in a situation where you're not seeing the full picture, or you're being blindfolded from the full picture of where to go and what to do in the next chapter of your life. There's work and there's money coming in, and a partnership or collaboration with somebody, new clients, new partners, or a business partner. There's a lot of money here to be made. So a lot of you are looking at finances. You're looking at a way of creating these finances, and you're actually going to be getting these finances through new partnerships that you're developing with people. And it's going to be extremely successful. So I do see a lot of victory here with this. A lot of you are starting a new business, or you're launching a new business, or you're getting it moving, or you're getting it going to the next level. And it's going to be very lucrative. There's a large sum of money coming in here. Some of you might be also winning something, coming into a big loan that's being approved, or a big lump sum of money that's being given to you by someone. Looking at a business loan, looking at maybe a mortgage or something like that, or winning a big lump sum of money, and then moving forward. It's like you're going to leave the shackles behind and move forward. So the outcome is the Six of Swords. So you're leaving whatever you've has been upsetting in the past behind you, and moving forward to untroubled waters and smooth sailing. So it's looking very good for the collective for the rest of the month. You're going to make a decision by the end of the month. It's going to be the right decision, the Ace of Swords, and it's about trusting yourself, the Magician, the inner wisdom, inner knowledge that you have with yourself. You might even consult a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant, or someone like that, Two of Cups, somebody that is going to collaborate with you on this decision that you're making. Any further information we need to know for the collective? Let's have a look and see. Okay. Some of you are going to be setting up a new online business, or doing some sort of import-export, goods and services over the seas, and you're going to get help. You're going to get assistance. You're going to get everything that you need. You might need a contract. You might need a license. You might need a person to help you, a person who knows what they're talking about. You might consult a lawyer who's going to guide you in the right direction, or you might just get somebody on board with you who kind of knows what they're doing and what they're saying. But I'm seeing it as being a very, very big opportunity and a very big win for a lot of you. So I wish you all the very best with that. Let me know how it goes, and put a like if you can hear me on this, and if you are agreeing on this and claiming it as well. I wish you all the best with that. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to be closing in a minute, so I'll just leave the last calls open for the next 60 seconds, and then I will be closing. Thanks, Megs. Thanks. Thank you, Megs. Thank you, Michi. Thanks for joining. Truly appreciate it. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Angelina. Thanks, Texas Tammy. Thanks, Good Looking. Thank you, everybody, for joining in the live today. I'll be back in a few days, probably on the weekend. Probably Saturday night US time as usual. Sunday morning the rest of the world. Thank you so much, everybody. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. I wish you all the best for the rest of the week, the rest of the month, and I'll see you very, very soon. Take care. Ciao for now.